Hi lovelies, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Lindz. So we are doing a Lindz special today. Basically, as the title suggests, I am going to be making a meatloaf made with pork mince, some other wee bits and pieces, and I'm going to be saying about some substitutes you can use if you don't have some of the ingredients. So we are going to come down, we're going to get straight into it because, you know, let's just do it. Okay, so in this bowl here, I have 500 grams of what is classed as lean pork mince. Okay, so I just want to break that up just a little bit. This is one small onion, but it's really finely diced. So all that in there. Now, I haven't got any breadcrumbs to hand, but instead of breadcrumbs, what I'm going to be using is just your really cheap, not the quick oats, but just porridge oats. And there's 4 tablespoons worth of porridge oats here. And what that does is if there's any fat or anything like that, that is just going to help absorb all that, so it's not just too, greasy and stuff. Then I am going in, as I said, replace that with 4 tablespoons of breadcrumbs if you have them. I have some garlic granules here that, like normal, are stuck together. And I'm just going in with 1 teaspoon. Don't worry about having to write anything down, because I am going to be putting them in a pinned comment, in a pinned comment. Now I have some just some normal flat leaf parsley, or any type of dried parsley. Again, I'm going in with a teaspoon. I am going in with a teaspoon of just table salt. That. And you can do this as much as you want, but I am going in with a teaspoon of ground black pepper. You might want half that, depending on tolerances and things. Also here, I have some of these. Now I got this in, I think it was Aldi. It was either Aldi or Lidl. It was one of them, but both of them do it. I know they do. It's just a small pack of smoked pancetta. So I want to throw that in there as well. Make sure we're not leaving any of that goodness in there. Now I prefer the smoked to just the plain, because it just gives it that extra bit of flavour. So I'm just going to start off by kind of mixing all that in as best you can. It's not going to look too pretty. You probably could have done with a bigger bowl. I'm just going to as I said, roughly mix all this together first. You could go to the hassle of frying off your pancetta and onion and stuff first, but look, if I can make it easy, I'm going to make it easy. The main thing is just making sure that everything is kind of mixed well. You're not having a big lump of, say, onion or pancetta. Now, this is a good one. In here, I've got a large egg, and I have put in 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire tomato sauce. Okay, so however you pronounce that, again, it's just a really cheap one. That one's from Lidl. So I've got 1 large egg, and whisked in with that, I have 1 tablespoon of the Worcestershire sauce. I apologise if that's where you're from and I've completely messed up the name. And again, let me give that a good mix too. The egg just helps combine it. You won't overly taste that Worcestershire sauce when it's baked. And I have another substitute I'm going to be using today. We'll get to that in a minute. So when you're happy that everything is kind of mixed in as well as you want it to be, I am going to take this. Now, this here is a 1 litre stainless steel dish from IKEA. So it's basically the same as the glass dishes. Use the glass dish if you want. I just prefer to use a tin when I'm baking anything. It just, for me, it's a bit better. So we are just now going to make sure that that is kind of firmly pressed and level in this tin. I know it's not cooked yet, but I do think that's quite pretty. Yeah, one of them weird evenings I'm having today, lovelies. Right, now this is where you have a couple of options. What I was originally going to do is I was going to put strips of streaky smoked bacon over the top of it. Very similar to if you've seen, I think it was a turkey meatloaf I done. But I haven't got any. So, in place of that, we're cheating. And I am going to use this. Now this is a sweet sort of barbecue sort of style sauce. And we're just going to do what it says on the thing. I am literally just going to, if it will come out, some of that over the top. Take a spatula, make up your own barbecue sauce. If you have a recipe for your own barbecue sauce, please leave it down in the description. I'd love to make it. But this is what we're doing. Now this is basically just going to give it a little bit of, to stop it drying out power, I suppose. So you judge how much. Like a little bit more. So hands are playing up again. I just want a nice coat, glaze, shall we say. We're getting quite posh, aren't we? Over the top of that there. Oh, stop with the trying to be funny, Lindz. It's not funny. But yeah. So that is that. Now into the air fryer. So I am popping this in to drawer 1. Leave the crisper tray in because it will help that. I'm even doing hand gestures today, all days. It will help the airflow. So we're going on. Now I'm going to do this on the air fryer setting, but I'm going to bring it down to 160 and let's see, 40 minutes I'm going to put it on for. No, I'm not. I'm going 45. I was thinking of something else. So that is what's going to happen. We're going to press start and the microphone's going to go quiet and I will see you after 45 minutes or in a split second for you. Right, lovelies, this has just finished. It's smelling amazing. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to give a temperature check. I want an internal oh, there we go. I was going to say it of over 71 Celsius and I'm getting around 80. So we're definitely cooked. Now, we'll take it out. Now, if you gently do that, then you're not scraping up the side of your air fryer. So just be gentle with it though. And that is it. Okay, granted, you know, the paper's folded in. You can make that look a little bit better. I'm going to be back in a second. I just need to get a plate. Oh, look who's here. I just need to get a plate. Oops, I nearly took it out without being on camera. So we're just going to remove that from there. Hold on, I'm not prepared at all. Hot. So that there, lovelies, is meatloaf. So I'm just going to leave that to cool down just for a second. And then we'll come back. I'll cut into it and I'll give it a taste test for you. Okay, so, well, it had about 5 minutes just while I was doing something else, but we're just going to cut into that. We're all falling apart. Yeah, if you leave it a little bit longer, it won't be falling apart, but what a great opportunity just to take a little bit of a taste test of that. So, well, maybe not, because I don't know if you can see the steam that's coming off that, but that is hot. Maybe it is a little bit cold in here this evening, so that's not helping. Oh my days, the flavours coming through from the smoked pancetta, the little bit of onion, oh, and that barbecue sauce on the top. That is a winner for me. Lovelies, I hope you do have a go. I am going to dish this up now. I'm just doing some chips and some baked beans actually with it today. But you see that when it's cooled down, it's going to slice a lot better. And I think that cold in a sandwich, oh, that's just, that is proper. Wow, I'm really, really happy with that. Considering I had to kind of make a few little adaptations. I can't see or taste them oats in there at all. I am really happy with that. Please, lovelies, have a go. Well, maybe it's not your thing, but let me know down in the comments whether, you know, you're going to have a go, you're going to try it. But another thing with that is as well, you can slice it up, wrap it tightly in some cling film, or what's it called? Cling wrap? Is it called in America? I know I have a lot of you watching from America. Make sure it's wrapped tightly after it's cooled down, obviously, and you can pop that into the freezer then. I like to do it in individual slices. Then I can take it straight out, throw it into the air fryer on the reheat setting for about 20 odd minutes, and that's it. It's done. So, yeah, I'm delighted with life. Lovelies, take care. Thank you very much for spending time with me in the kitchen. I hope to talk to you all in the comments down below or over on another video. But for now, once again, take care and I'll talk to you soon.